seekers and sojourners of truth, the 144, chosen of the chosen of the chosen few. You know who you are. I greet you in the love that lights the truth from my heart to yours. I am Celestial Earth in this divine energy essence of it all. Reporting to you live from nowhere other than 5D, as usual, in the place to be, no matter where I am. I'm in 5D. And if you're not, I don't know what to tell you. Roll over and turn over and quantum leap and leap some more until you find 5D. Because the only way to be aligned with where the earth is, where Mother Earth is. So, as I always said before, ready or not, here she comes. So, as usual, I come always bringing you the news to infuse, if you so choose to infuse with your light. And if not, you refuse. If you don't infuse, you refuse, and therefore clashing with the grid. And getting fried on the grid like a lot of people are right now. Right? Even some of us light warriors and light workers are getting a little because we got to watch our feelings extra. We got to watch where we get offensive. Little things like that, because everything is spilling over. Everywhere is looshing. If you all remember when I spoke about the loosh. So you're live. I may get cut in and out. My apologies with the rain, because I'm here in Portland. We didn't even get to go in that beautiful pool because it's just been raining. So before I leave out, I'm about to check out from this nice retreat hotels, beautiful luscious green. The ocean is right there, but because of the rain, you can't see anything but gray. But that is connecting. There we go. Internet is going to be connecting. There we go. Internet is going to be real right now. Thank you for those who stick with it and shipping in and out with the internet, right? And even the energy, that's something I was speaking about. Pay attention to where our communication is getting cut. Pay attention to where the energy, remember, electricity is energy. So when the electricity, things like that, when lights are flickering, when internet goes down, when calls drop, especially while you're having communication, speaking, pay attention to what that energy is saying. That's the best way I could say that, right? Hey, Tyrone. Hello. Peace, love, and light. Greetings on this day. I'm out here on this very rainy day. You can see it beating on the pool. And as I was saying, all of out here, that's water, but it's so rainy that it just looks gray. You can't really see through the air. It's just really gray, really cloudy. But, that's how it is when you're in Portland's rainforest of Jamaica. Books fell out my bookshelf. Ooh, the other day. Not to interrupt. No, because I was just speaking of that. Be careful of the interruptions, or I was speaking about it in terms of electricity. So you're actually right on point. And I thank you for bringing that up, because people should look at that as well. Look at things just falling off, and look at what things fall down. What books stand out to you? What fell down? Look at what's happening when that happens, or listen to what's being said when that happens. This is how we have to kind of be with the energies right now. Nothing is by chance. No thing is by chance or coincidence or accident, right? A coincidence is really a coincidence, meaning there is something happening with. Remember, co usually means with. So there is something happening with this happening. An incidence is something that is happening. So you're right. It's a coincidence in the sense that there is something energetically happening that is conspiring with all the energies to share with us what's really going on. It's asking us to be alert, tapping your third eye. So pay attention to what's being said and what's being done when things are happening, because that is the coincidence that is happening, if you get what I'm saying, right? I would be right out. Oh, you would be out in the rain, right? Usually I would, but it's so cool in this area. This is the type of rain I would love to be out in. And it is nice just sitting here, because I'm kind of sitting in the dining area here. So it is nice just sitting here open to the rain and feeling it. and just listening to the rain, listening to the whatever wind blows when it blows, because y'all know the wisdom is in the wind. The ancestors are in the wind, and they are speaking loudly, right? So one of the things that I was speaking on this particular topic that I want to share with you all is, as we're entering into 5D, as we're turning over into 5D, a lot of us need to be aware. As I was explaining to my daughter, we're in 5D, right? The world, the earth is in 5D, whether they're aware of it or not. I said the only sad thing is the participants on the earth don't realize it. Let me say that again. The earth, entire earth, which means we live on this earth, the earth as a soul of itself, within the universe slash multiverse slash omniverse of it all, is in 5D, has entered 5D, the fifth dimension. For those who don't know what 5D is, it has entered the fifth dimension, right? And so the sad thing is that the participants on the earth don't know that they're in 5D. That's it. So whether you know it, this is why I say the earth is saying, ready or not, here I come, right? For those of you who, it's like I could hear that song, ready or not, here I come, you can't hide, 'cause I'm gonna find you and take it slowly. Yeah, she's not in no rush. The earth is not in a rush, but ready or not, here I come. That means get your ish together. Get your stuff together. Get your ducks lined up in a row. Get your whole spiritual, can't even get the word out, spiritual. Get your whole spiritual life together, right? And that means letting go. As I was explaining to someone yesterday that we ran into in the land, that it was such a profound conversation that he blessed us with something more. He didn't even know he was going to. The very thing that we bought from him, he gave us another one, because that's reciprocity of energy, right? And in I'm going to give you is, and what I gave him is that whatever it is that universe is reminding you of right now, please go back to it. It's not by chance. We need to change some codes. We need to change the narrative in the way that we've been carrying it in our soul body, in our soul memory thus far, in order to transition over. A lot of that also is happening. So I was reminding him to go back and remember that, recollect it, recall it, bring it forward in the new light of truth, right? Don't just go back and reminisce and ruminate. Go back so you can uncover it, collect it, recollect it, bring it forward. This is a Sankofa healing. Okay, for those who don't know, that's what I'm all about, a Sankofa healing. What's good, soul fam? It's all a Sankofa healing, which for those of you who don't know what Sankofa is, it is standing in the present, going back in the past, looking back. Re-looking means to respect, re-look at it, so that you can unlearn and relearn it and bring the new information forward in where you are now in the present. That's why it's a image of a bird turning back and bringing back an egg, which means something new, new life, so that you move forward in this new light, new life, new truth, which is only true truth, because there's nothing new under the sun. All right, greetings, Reiki. How are you? Welcome to the Soul Tribe. All right, one of many soul tribes out there. Just find one. That's another thing. I invite you all to find your soul tribes, find your soul families, and do your soul work with them. Right? Don't just find them and be like, hey, high five, soul tribe. No, you got soul work to do. Right? So we got to be willing to get in there and do that. So for those of you who are even in the mix of this soul tribe and this resonates with you, listen out for when there are workshops, because it's when we do our workshops, and you can ask those who have been in there. Some of you came from off of YouTube and you know what I'm talking about. When you get in there, then you really uncover, you really discover and recover the truth that you need to recover in your soul. And that's true soul work. Right? So, oh, thank you. Love and light right back at you. I'm glad you love the videos because I do it for the truth, right? I do it for the love frequency, the love that lights the truth. So I'm glad that the love reaches you in this light of truth. Ashe. So with that, I wanted to remind you, as I was telling the guy that we spoke to, recall your issues, go back into them, uncover them. And one of the most important things is let it go, because our ancestors, our guides, our angels, they want to help us right now, but they're not going to help more than you want it. It never imposes, and it can't help if you're carrying those old stories the way that we did, right? This is the best way I can explain it. This is why you have to go back and relook at it, because you have to change the story so that you open the avenues within your soul, so that you open the light for it to flow through you, so that those energies, they can help you when you open the light. Because guess what? You can't carry the old crap with you. That old narrative, that old ego, the misappropriated feelings, thinkings, you can't carry any of that with you. That's why some of us are clashing, because you can't just pick up new information and say, oh yeah, I'm spiritual, but yet you have some stuff you haven't worked through, you haven't released, you haven't gotten rid of. And this is what this downpour is for, right? The rain is coming to flush everything out, right? Even if you somewhere where it's not raining, this bud's for you. If you're here at this moment in time, this downpour of rain is for you as well, right? And I got to go driving in that, because as soon as I'm done with this, we're checked out, we're leaving. So even in that, I know I'm going to be getting some more rain codes and water codes and land codes as I'm driving through. And whatever I get, y'all know I'm going to come back and drop what I can remember on you. Because sometimes the information is coming, the downloads are coming so heavy. And I haven't been writing here like how I usually write. So if you don't get it while it's hot and fresh off the pot, you know, then you just get what I can recall and what I can remember. So one of the main things as I'm speaking about turning over, please remember compassion. Compassion for the collective, because they know not what they do. They don't know themselves. Do not try to take everybody along with you, because everybody can't go. And not because it's not enough room for everybody in this infinite, vast universe. There's plenty of room for everybody to enter into 5D. The problem is they can't go because they don't want to let go. They can't go because they don't want to release things, the karma, trauma in their souls that they came here with. That a lot of us have came here for this specific turning point right here, this juncture, this venture. Some of us have to close out soul contracts. That's another thing I was saying to someone today. It's not just soul ties, soul contracts. Meaning, if they haven't done, and you have to say this out, you know, to your inner self, to your overself, to your higher self, as within, so without, with almighty and power, with the omnipotency in your soul. Say it like you mean it, that I break old contracts. I am here to do my work, and if we have made contracts to meet on this soul plane, and they choose not to do their soul work, and only the divine knows that. It's not for us to judge and say, well, I see you not doing your work. No, just put it out there in the universe that if others have not done what we have contracted to do, I choose to close that contract as I am doing my part. And whatever whatever they are not doing, believe me, great order of divinity will know. Whatever they're not doing, you close that out and they will be closed off for you. Energetically, you just have to mean it in your heart. You don't have to have a conversation with them about it. You just need to mean it in your heart and close that contract. Because a lot of times that could also be what's holding you up, because if you have a contract and you didn't close it and they didn't do what they are supposed to do, it's an open contract that then becomes like a weight, and it will like pull. It will pull on you. It will pull on your soul as you are unfolding in your soul's journey, and then you'll wonder, why is it feeling like a lag and a drag? And watch when you close out certain contracts and see if it doesn't catapult you forward, because you're going to cut that thing that is holding and binding, right? But you have to mean it within your heart, in your true heart vibrations. Because as I said, most important thing, the earth is turning over. It is in 5D already. Who don't know it will definitely feel it, because we're here. Welcome to 5D. If you're here and walking around, get comfortable, right? But be prepared to be uncomfortable while you're getting comfortable. Be uncomfortable. Be prepared to get uncomfortable in your old life, in your old story, in your old narrative, in your old family, in your old job, in your old house. You get what I'm saying? In your old everything. That whole paradigm is crumbling, has crumbled. And as you move forward, you have to crumble it up some more, right? We are responsible and accountable souls that have to do the work ourselves. And we have to proclaim that as well. I choose to be responsible in this light, right? Especially as we're entering Pluto into Aquarius. Please look at where Pluto is in your natal chart, and look at where what house is Aquarius for you, because that's going to tell you the theme that it's dealing with now for the next 20 years as we turn over. And I have some other information about that, but I'm going to do a little bit more research before I give you. There's something about that for a lot of us who are working on ourselves, that entering into Aquarius is also helping you in your North Node. Some more, and I'll let you know. I've seen it with myself, maybe one or two other people, and I'm going to see if there's a pattern with that, and I'll let you know. It may be actually catapulting us, right? Or they are working with each other, right? It's going to be helping your North Node, and your North Node is going to be helping your existence at this moment in time with Pluto in Aquarius, right? And it's going to help us to do what we need to do with regards to Uranus and Neptune as well, the other outer planets that cosmic shift. So no stone, leave no stone unturned, y'all. It's that serious, okay? Right? So I'm loving. I love your vibes too. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, all of that. Continue to comment so that the algorithms can keep getting to those who are out there. I love the reciprocity. I can feel your love and light and energy, and I send that back to you in abundance. Remember to be in the mind state of abundance. We are also to release all mind states of lack. There is no lack or limitation. This is how you build a stronger root chakra. Abundance always. And a strong earth chakra, earth star chakra, is tethering all of your divinity into the earth and being aware of your divinity at all times in this earth, and builds a strong earth star chakra so that you can be stabilized and build your divinity through your energy centers from the root going up, especially from the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus. For a lot of us, this is where we're doing our rebuilding and our restructuring, because that is where the archon energies attack us at. In our root with fears, in our sacral with guilt, and in our solar plexus with shame of our identity body and who we say that we are. So we have to know who we are in this turning point, in this vast universe. Know that you are a spiritual being living in a spiritual world, governed by spiritual laws first and foremost and always. And spirit comes before all. Right? Ashe, ashe. Don't let it stray. Don't ever go away. You are here to be in a divine display. So enjoy it. And with that, each one reach one, teach one. If you don't know where to start in your big, beautiful heart. Shine your light from the inside out. Be the candle that lights the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Remember the 5D calendars. You can get them by emailing me. You'll see them, and you can go to the video, the 5D calendar video, and it should definitely be in there. We're getting ready to make one. So thank you for all of you who have supported the 5D calendars, and we're going to have a 5D calendar group workshop coming up very soon, and that's going to be really exciting for us to dive into it together. So bless, bless, bless. Many blessings to you. Who we are is always being uncovered. Exactly, Ashe. Every day is a new uncovering. And if you go out every day like that, you will find something new and true every day to unfold into. Ashe, thank you for vibing. Peace, love, and light. See you, Reiki, Tyrone, and everyone who came through. Ashe.